Nobody's going to make me do anything. I can guarantee you that. And for you to sit there and talk to my daughter the way you did, I'd be damned if I let you do that in person. I show y'all a certain person on the internet, but in reality, when it comes to my kids, nobody better ever try me. That's all I got to say. Them babies are my world, and I will protect them with everything that I have.
You'll give them everything that you have, huh? Except for a real bed. Hilarious. Ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie, baby. What's shaking around this time? What's cracking? You saw title and thumbnail. Yes, we're talking about TikTok's worst mother. Ridiculous! Yeah, not so very good actions, as we always see from heads like her, and of course her specifically, that being Trevino. Yeah, we went over the lore with her like the whole time. She been doing a whole bunch of jump, but the main thing, obviously, she's known for being the inmate happy and not taking care of her kids, bro. She got 21 CPS notices. Ridiculous! I ain't gonna lie. And now she's back up again in the lore as a recent, yo, she was doing like a whole bunch of junk on TikTok, like, yo, apparently she got banned or something like that. A whole bunch of stuff was happening, but she came back posting, and now apparently she done got into some controversy where she was about to get to a fight. And of course, Trilly is here to talk about this, because Trilly talks everything, Trilly yaps everything. So I ain't gonna waste no more time, babe. Let's get right into this. Shout out Skeleton. Says a love, baby. We got Smiley pulls up the fight, Trevino. Of course, you want to watch OG vid? Down description. First link. Like I said, go show the love of Skeleton making a good vids out here. Let's get right into it. You already know.
Y'all, things are not looking too good for Trevino, y'all. Yes, she is back on TikTok. I don't know if you guys saw, but she's like on these all different like types of like second accounts. She has so many different accounts. However, recently, actually at the time of me filming this video, I'm not gonna do like a full video on this, so I just thought I'd let you guys know. She's actually like on live, and she was trying to sell like, I don't know if it was like lip glosses or like what, in a little pouch that came with a lot.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't buying, babe. Not from Trevino. I won't even buy from Hailey Bieber. You think I'm buying from Trevino? Nah, you crazy, bruh. Shoot, and I wouldn't even buy from Hailey Bieber.
And she ended up like getting banned from live on there, because I do think that goes against TikTok's community guidelines that you can't be like individually selling products. Like if you're going to be selling products on TikTok, it has to be through the TikTok shop. And I was just like, oh my gosh, not her over here trying to like sell little bags. And she's over there like, oh, I'm not broke. Everyone's saying that I'm broke. I'm not broke. Like, girl, yes, you are. You are not making.
Yeah, I'm about to say she very much is. Yo, didn't she go on a trip to Disney World and her kids was stuck, left at home, abandoned them like she usually do on an air mattress? We're not even doing this. Like, yo, Ash, come on, let's not even.
Any money like you were before. Yes, she is going on live, and yes, I have seen her battle. However, it's all on these like separate accounts, so therefore she doesn't have as many viewers as she did before, so she's not making, you know, so much money. Anyways, y'all, today's video, I feel like this shit is low-key kind of crazy, because okay, all because Trevino has a big ass mouth and she really thinks that she's that girl.
Yo, true.
Girl that can like hold it down for herself and like talk the talk as well as walk the walk. I'm kind of like, girl, go ahead and realize your size, okay? I don't know if you guys know this, but it was like reported that she's like 4'11". Like she is super small, and I'm
that's not surprising, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like when you look at her, and oh god, please, I don't even want to talk about her damn song, the fucking Nunu shit. What is it? Santos knows. Ridiculous. I can't. But yeah, nah, obviously looking at her like, yeah, nah, I didn't expect her to be like, what, 6'10"? Like Lakers need a center? Nah.
I'm like, you're over here online talking a big old game. However, some people will roll up on you, which I gotta say this, okay? It is a tricky situation, because I feel like when you're in the TikTok scene, obviously like all these people battling, they're going to trash talk, because it's like a new version of like playing basketball or playing like some type of sport, to where yes, you're going to have that type of banter with one another where you're going to be talking shit, you know what I'm saying? However,
yeah, I feel that, but this is fucking TikTok live. I can't. See, that's the thing too. Like, I don't even care. Bulls want to be on TikTok doing the battles. Listen, I feel him. Listen, if that jump make you cheese and heads want to send their roses, little gifts, they want to send the what's the name, galaxies and all that. Hey, that's you, bro. However you spend your bread is your cheese. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. I'm gonna be the bull to tell you I got a little bit of criticism. This might be a little cornballish. I'm just saying, especially if you Ash Trevino on here, especially if you Jason Ash, you doing this type of BS. Nah, I'm gonna be like, it's time to hop off.
For some people will be taking it personally, okay? Turns out
oh my god.
how Ash Trevino was talking about this girl Smiley, and of course y'all know I've said it like numerous amounts of times. Like, she would always say towards Heffa, like, girl, pull up if you're gonna do something. I'm just like, why are you acting all big bad and stuff when you know damn good and well if Heffa really were to pull up, like, girl, you would go running. Like, let's go ahead and keep it real here.
What about the one situation where like she had ended up doxing like her one like supposed friend or whatever? And then they was getting into that situation. She was trying to call up her dad to make the police leave. I'm like, bro, when the judge really come cracking down, she's not on nothing. Zero. Nothing. Like, bro, see, this is the judge I can't take. And she's doing all this when she has kids. Like, she on here on TikTok. I remember the one clip too. See, now this really got me into the tea. I ain't gonna lie. This your fault, babe. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to all of the babes in the chat. In the comments, y'all be recommending me all the videos. Y'all gotta recommend me more Johns, bruh. Because at the same time, I hate this John. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all already know. Trilly has everything. Trilly loves the tea. It's a love-hate relationship with the slop. Y'all know how it goes. But we primarily love the slop. But yo, shout out to, again, the love of babes. I gotta send me more information. Not only about like this specific drama within, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole Ash Trevino lore. I'm still waiting for my thoughts video too. And shout out Skeleton, because we watching Skeleton right now. But like, y'all we need more like other lore, like more like Jones the cover. Obviously, I be looking through the, you know what I'm saying, Alex all the time, going through these different dramas, trying to see if there's more lore within the Jones we already cover. But yo, with a lot of these influencer girly pops, like somebody cover them, yo, they skinwalker in it too much. I'm not gonna be able to go through it. It's crazy. Too many Lala City syndromes. Insane words. Yeah, we just need more as a cover. But I see a lot of y'all babes, you know what I'm saying like, y'all, we should check out these dramas. So I need to see a little bit more of it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But nah, because I just be sitting here bored. I'm like, yo, there's got to be some other Johns, you know what I'm saying? Because some of these heads, again, like Lala City, skinwalkering it up. And I just don't care no more. For real. I'm gonna care if something else come out. But like, right now, nah. We need other Johns to look into. So, yo, babes, shout me out. Tell me what to look for.
Anyways, y'all, Heffa was on live talking to this girl Smiley, who I could totally be wrong on this. I haven't really done my research about her, but I do think that she is from like Baddies or like Bad Girls Club or like one of those TV shows. So she's really about that life. Like, she's really
she looked like Biggie from Baddies.
Going to roll the fuck up on you and actually start scrapping, you know what I'm saying? Turns out she ended up like going down there to, I don't know if she like lives in some part of Texas or she just ended up going over there to look for Ash Trevino. And I think this is kind of crazy because look, y'all,
she said, yo, you gonna stand on this business or like what? What's up? Never. Nah, obviously you shouldn't go out and do this shit because we would want to incite violence or nothing like that. But yo, if Ash gonna be talking all this junk when it's time to really pop off, what is it though?
At the end of the day, I do think that if you like roll up to somebody's house and you like end up beating them, you could get charged with some type of crime. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Which, yes, I get it, because obviously at the end of the day, people are entitled to do what they want. And if Ash Trevino says something that's going to offend somebody, obviously some people will really roll up, and this is where she should just kind of like shut her mouth. It is being reported right now, okay, that she actually fled from her house and she's hiding out somewhere because every single time that she goes...
What the fuck? Did she take her kids? She probably didn't! Oh my god. Hold on. Skeleton, please tell me.
Live now, she's on a green screen to where you can't see the background, and she's telling people that she got evicted from her house, and I think that's because she's scared of people like Smiley showing up to her house. So you guys are going to see within this video, I'm going to start this off by actually playing a small clip, which, by the way, I have like a 7-minute clip of this live. I'm going to cut it down, though, so that you guys can just get some context here to where Heffa is actually talking to Smiley on TikTok Live, and I'm just like, oh, shit, like, Smiley's really about that
it's
life.
Really happening.
It's kind of like, Ash Trevino needs to watch her out. Like, she's over here acting like she's big, bad, and stuff, and it's like, homegirl, like, someone like Smiley will smash her like a bug, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, girl, stop running your mouth. Anyways, go ahead and check out this clip right here.
She said, yo, hit you with a right hook. Nah, you sleep, bro.
Talking to Smiley.
Okay, so my question is, why would she tell people to pull up? She told you to pull up. Didn't she tell you to pull up?
We ain't even gotta do nothing to her, bro. We could just run it one-on-one. We could just, you feel me?
Oh, nah, she try to run a 30. Oh, nah. I sitting there. Nah, I don't want no smoke. Nah.
But she told you to pull up. So why is she running and hiding?
Understand that, but she don't want to do nothing, bro.
Nah, she
Bitches
don't,
got
though.
my
I'm gonna
homegirl
about-
in jail, bro. That's weird. Now, how people flying out here? I don't know what they're capable of doing. You feel me? They got her addresses.
So you said you got cops following you?
Bro, the police were following all of us. We all.
Yo, this internet shit is crazy. I just need to let y'all know, because what the fuck is even going on, bro? We got Heather beefing with Ash Trevino, talking about how they flying into people's. Now she asking her, aren't the police on her ass? I'm sitting here like, is this GTA? Bro, we in a GTA lobby, bro. This shit ridiculous.
Split up. This girl's out here playing these rock-headed police games. How you
Just
wanna
make
be
sure.
stuck on
Just
the
make
thing?
sure everybody who got all the clips of
Ashley saying pull up.
yeah, everybody who got all the clips that Ashley's saying pull up to Smiley, all the clips.
Yo, I fucking hate that clips is a colloquial thing. Like, the term clips has obviously always existed, but now that we're talking about clips, like, bro, the factor of, like, segmented short form content is like, oh my fucking god, this shit is legitimately everywhere. And that's why, like, yo, TikTok, I truly believe TikTok really fucked up the timeline. Like, TikTok done changed the world in a way. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this short form boom has got heads doing crazy John, has trying to say outrageous and do outrageous John's clip farming. For the clip has rage baiting, like, bro. Oh man, it's just so bad.
Clips about her talking about her mama, all the clips about her posting her son, all of those clips, send it to me and Smiley, please. Forward it.
Everybody, justice for my homegirl Tay. Free Tay. Tay popped up out here. You feel me? She from Miami. You know what I'm saying? We all came out here.
Tay who? Tay the streamer?
No, you don't know her.
Oh.
Girl, she from the hood. The girl, we from the same hood. You don't grew up together. Man, this hoe got me fucked up, bro. She playing police game, but she was just big and bad on the internet.
Yeah.
Now you scared, you hiding, bro. We out here in your city, meet us somewhere. What you want to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to pass by your crib again. I'm going to pass by it again.
But that's what I don't
Yo,
understand.
she was spinning the block and everything.
She want to run her mouth all day, all night, talking about some pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. You an internet gangster, and now you went over there, Smiley, to meet up with her,
crazy.
to have a conversation. Right, Smiley, to have a conversation.
Right, I just want to talk.
Smiley just wants a conversation. That's
She
all
said you only get down on the TikTok streets. Oh.
she wants.
I just want to talk. I just want to know from out of your mouth, bro. Why are you the way you are?
Why is she talking about your mama and your son? That's what I want to know.
Right, that's crazy. Why you do that?
Why is she posting your son? Why is she posting your son?
Right. So I want to know. I want to see why we can't just meet up at one of the little friendly parks and just, you feel me? Let's
Nah, that shit gonna be a squabble.
talk.
That
If we
shit
got an
goes
issue,
over
we'll
the
fight it
squabble,
out, whatever.
for
Keep
sure.
it cute, whatever.
I do gotta say this after like seeing that clip, y'all. Heffa, I feel like is low key going a little bit too hard too, because she acts all big bad and stuff too, and it's kind of like, girl, you're not the one over there in Texas. You're not the one over there like pulling up to her door. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true. To a factor.
it seems to me that she's trying to rile up Smiley to like get her to fight, obviously, because Heffa is like low key living for this drama. And I have to say, it's kind of like, girl, simmer down, because I really
Like, she's type instigating that shit. Nah, I feel it. Nah, there's always that instigator there. Trust. There's always that instigator in every scenario. Whether it be like, you know, say the fights to be happening at school, whether it be heads going crazy in a club or a bar, like, yo, there's always the bull that somehow instigate the fight. Like, it's why it works.
really don't feel. Yes, I'm sure if it came down to it, I'm sure Heffa would, you know, obviously defend herself. I totally get that, but I'm just saying, like, she's not the one going out of her way. You know what I'm saying? It comes across to me that she's like trying to, you know, hype up Smiley to go run up on Ash, which is kind of like, girl, go ahead and simmer down, because obviously you guys can tell from that clip right there that clearly Heffa's like over there, like really like going in on it to obviously get, you know, Smiley all like riled up, which I'm just kind of like, let's go ahead and simmer down, okay, y'all. Anyways,
like, you know, it's cute, but like, we really not on shit. Like, we really just doing this for the content. Yo, shit. Like they were saying, sending clips of Ash saying and shit. We really doing this shit for the clips, though. Cause like, unless we actually go and squabble, which it seems like, you know what I'm saying, Smiley was actually wants to squabble. I ain't gonna lie. She said she was put in the block. Tough. But at least in terms of Ash, we already know Ash don't want to squabble. She really just popping it. I ain't gonna lie. Actually chatting, real life chatting, bro. Cause like, you know this. But do I think this gonna actually turn into anything for real? For real? It could potentially, depending on how much smoke somebody really want. But I don't. Nah.
I do gotta say this. It is so crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple clips right here to where Smiley is like pulling up to her house. Like, y'all, I don't even know how she found out where the parents live. Also, by the way, too, I don't know if you guys caught up with my video to where Heffa had supposedly, I say supposedly, even though we all know she really did. She purchased one of the daughters a bed, Ash Trevino's daughters a bed, and it like went off supposedly by a like.
Wait, really? Wait, hold on, really?
With my video to where Heffa had supposedly, I say supposedly, even though we all know she really did. She purchased one of the daughters a bed, Ash Trevino's daughters a bed, and
I'm not mad at that. Hey, yo, shout out her for that, because I ain't gonna lie. They were sleeping on a fucking air mattress. And don't get it twisted, yo, air mattress be putting in work. Air mattress was putting in work hefty for me, and I still got it to this day. And we be using it sometimes when heads come over. It was putting in work for me in college, but like, yo, you over here going to Disney World and shit, Ash. Like, yo, get your fucking daughters a bed. Like, what are we doing? Like, don't. Like, that joke was really getting me hot.
And it like went off supposedly by a like white truck. Smiley ended up going to the parents' house, right, which is you know, the kid's grandparents' house, and there was a white truck there. So she's like, oh, this is the white truck that came and picked up the bed. So everyone's like, oh, clearly the bed is at the parents' house, and Ash Trevino's car was there too. So go to check out these clips right here.
They asked me to pull up. Guess what I did? I pulled up.
Oh shit. Nah, this is hilarious.
Now, why you over here being scared?
Like, this obviously, again, you shouldn't do this. Don't do none of this, John. Don't incite violence, none of that. But this scenario is fucking hilarious. Let me tell you.
Baby, we know where you at. Come outside. Yeah. No.
Who's there?
Ash.
Ash who?
Ash, you better come outside and get this ass whooping.
Just for a little bit of context too, as you guys saw in those clips right there, she was actually there back-to-back 2 different days. Like, she showed up at nighttime.
She
and
said she went around again. And
like, I'm gonna knock on this bitch's door. And then the next day she showed up at the parents' house. I was like, this is low-key getting a little bit crazy, if I'm being so for real with you guys. I do want to go ahead and play a couple clips to where Ash Trevino is talking about Smiley. And this is where I'm gonna keep it so real with you. You obviously have to know, like, pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for example, look, I'm a big guy, so obviously I know that if I'm gonna, like, you know, scrap with somebody around my size, okay, cool, it's even.
See, that's the thing with Ash. She, like, a filter doesn't exist. She's the same person that was saying, yo, like, fuck my baby daddy, even though, again, the father of her children, he passed away because he had leukemia. She doesn't have a filter. She doesn't have brain cells. She doesn't fucking think. So I would not think for her, I would not think for her at the very least that she was going to choose her battles in any regard wisely. Like, she would probably challenge prime Mike Tyson because she's a fucking moron. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody out there who's like, you know, Shaquille O'Neal, I ain't gonna be talking no shit because obviously he's gonna beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody way bigger. This is where I say to Ash Trevino, it's like, she is literally all bark, no bite, because it's like, girl, stop running your mouth. Stop talking about her. To be straight up with you, she
don't even need to be getting into beefs because, again, she need to be actually taking care of her kids. Like, it doesn't
be saying anything
sense.
Because if you guys have seen, because I have seen clips before of like Smiley throwing it down, I'm like, yo, she will literally molly-wop the shit out of Ash Trevino. So it's like, girl, stop running your mouth about her. Like, let it go. Check out these clips right here.
Smiley's dumb as fuck.
I'm drinking like not here, but like
Smiley ain't nothing but a piece of dirt. She ain't gonna make me do a goddamn thing. Higher. I'm gonna make her mom lick my toes.
This is the only video that I'm going to make in regards to Smiley and Heffa, or Carla. Smiley, you will no longer be contacting my children. If you do, there will be consequences, legal consequences. They are minors. You have nothing to do with them. The only reason my daughter answered that call is because she thought it was me. Other than that, you do not contact my children or my family. Better yet, okay? Heffa's feeding you all this bull crap.
I don't know. I mean, like, it seems like they are prioritizing helping out your children more than you are, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
And you're believing it? You're literally like her little puppet. She's trying to get you to do that dirty work. You're weird. Nobody's gonna make me do anything. I can guarantee you that. And for you to sit there and talk to my daughter the way you did, I'd be damned if I let you do that in person. I show y'all a certain person on the internet, but in reality, when it comes to my kids, nobody better ever try me. That's all I got. to say. Them babies are my world, and I will protect them with everything that I have.
You'll give them everything that you have, huh? Except for a real bed. Hilarious. Ridiculous.
And they do not want you contacting them no more, or Carla either. So y'all both will leave my children alone. And you call me a bad mom, Smiley, and so does Carla. Y'all are not any better. Y'all literally have one-sided beef. Y'all literally have a one-sided beef with me because I don't acknowledge y'all. Y'all sit here on the internet trying to get clout. Remember who just hit 1.1 million when y'all try to cancel me? Remember, we are not the same. I have my followers and my clout. You have to sit there and try to get it by trying
wants your clout?
To beef with somebody. Y'all are weird, mad weird. Get your life together and get Heffa's life together, and then try to do something else.
Get your life together.
Really need to go both put yourselves in a hospital, because at this point, y'all are not all there.
And you don't, and you're not?
Something's wrong with y'all. So again, y'all will no longer, you or Carla, are allowed to contact my children. I don't care if it's on the internet. I don't care if it's on the phone. There will be legal consequences.
It's on the internet, same shit.
To this, if you do it again. Carla, you will no longer groom my kids the way you've been trying to groom them. Y'all are trying to get my children to come against me when my kids love me. Them girls love me.
I hope they do, but I couldn't see why they would.
Y'all might not think so because on the internet, oh, they don't talk to me, they don't do, you know what? I don't post my kids for a reason.
Yeah, probably because if you did, it would be even more apparent how shit of a mother you are. What are we talking about here? What?
I protect them. When somebody asks to take a picture with us, I tell them, if the girls want to, they can. If the girls don't want to, then they're not. It's up to them. I am that mom that protects my children.
How is that proving that you're a major protector by saying, yeah, if y'all want to take a picture with them, you can? Wouldn't making sure they have like the proper superficial needs, you know, basic needs that every human needs, like somewhere to sleep, a roof over their heads at all times, you know, a generally food on the table, generally good food, not fucking the fucking Cheetos and bean dip that you're eating on a daily basis. What the fuck is she talking about? See, this is where I start getting mad, bruh. Like,
whatever I do on the internet is what I do. I have a job at the end of the day. And so, like I said,
yeah, job is making yourself look like a fucking moron. Again, like you're doing these fucking like humiliation rituals for no damn reason. Fucking around with a freshly fucking. Now I'm not even about to use the Katie Bugs argument. Not even freshly, but you're fucking around with 19-year-olds and you're 35. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Y'all might get mad because y'all know my kids love me deep down, and y'all don't want that. But in reality, baby, those are my kids. I gave birth to them. They're always gonna love me no matter what. I can look like something to y'all, but to them, I'm still their mom, and they love me with everything. So again, this is the only video I'm making.
You are there,
and like I said, y'all will leave my children alone. Leave my family and my children alone. I don't care who you are. I am not playing anymore.
As y'all saw from that first clip right there, she was just saying she's a piece of dirt. And I'm just kind of like, okay, girl. Like, obviously at this point, you should already know what Smiley is about. Like, honestly, y'all, I barely learned who, like, Smiley was. And I saw clips of her from, like, you know, a TV show or something. I'm like, oh, clearly she's about that life. Like, she is totally down for her shit and she will throw it down. So it's just kind of like, why would you keep running your mouth, girl? Especially when you know you're like 4'11". And like, let's go ahead and keep it real, girl. You would get dragged. So like, let it go.
Come out.
Anyways, y'all, I am so curious to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. I really do feel like, okay, it's time for her to... Look, let's go ahead and keep it real here. Ash Trevino is delusional as fuck, okay? I was about to go ahead and say...
Yeah. She's way beyond that. She's just very, very much past that. Yeah. Because I don't know in what fucking world she thinks she's a good mother and that she actually does genuinely love her kids, because if she did, she would not do half the shit she has fucking done and is still doing to this day. So I totally agree with Skeleton. Share the love. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, she's absolutely fucking delusional. Like, completely.
Like, it's time for her to keep it real with herself, but I just feel like she can't. Like, she really cannot keep it real with herself.
No, these heads will never take accountability for anything. Yeah, and I always say that too, but no, they will never. They'll never, like, and that's the thing. That's why I always say, like, within heads, like, you have to look at everything objectively and obviously go to the two sides of the argument. I say this shit all the time, but you have to, like, question yourself. And, like, heads like Ash Trevino and some of these other influencer girl plots, they will never do that shit. They will never question themselves, especially, you know what I'm saying, having all these heads online that are unironically fans of them and shit like that, boosting their head up and shit. Like, it's
to let her know, like, oh, okay, no, like, let me just shut up. Let me go ahead and stay quiet on this. Like, she wants to keep running her mouth, and I do think that's going to get her into some danger. And I've even said this in previous videos before, too, where I'm like, homegirl, like, people report where you are. When she's out in public, people will literally post, you know, like, videos or pictures.
That's what I'm saying. She's been doxxed before.
Of where she's at. So I'm like, why would you be running your mouth like this? If I were her, I would literally just, you know, kind of like keep my mouth shut, because obviously, you know, you're going to get dragged in the streets, girl. That's just what I'm saying. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.
You feel me? Shout out Skeleton. Says I love, baby. We got Smiley pulls up to fight Ash Trevino. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG vid. Down in the description. First link, go share the love, like I said, with Skeleton. Good vids. Definitely going to check out more of his vids. No cap. But yeah, violent pacing conjecture. Is Ash Trevino ever going to, like, actually give a shit about her kids? Like, is that going to actually happen? Or, like, are we just still playing the same games? Because, of course, she would still be beefing on the TikTok channel. Again, like, she had got banned, but apparently she's banned evading on other accounts and still doing the same BS on TikTok lives. And it's just like, Ash, you're a mom, bro. You're talking about, like, your kids love you. And I'm sure they do, like, on that factory level. Like, you are their mother. But, like, from what I've seen and within, like, the other lore, shout out my thoughts again, like, I feel like they definitely feel like they could be treated better and loved a bit more, to say the very least. But yeah, I don't know why Ash Trevino is trying to get into any fights either, especially with the rep and all that junk she got going on. She has way many other things that need to be pressed on before she even think about getting into a beef. But we could see Head's priorities. I can't anymore. Again, no, shout out Skeleton, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.